It's day 5 of 100 days of nice. So yesterday I went on my first run. I think my longest run ever, 1.9 miles. Never been athletic, and so that's something that's big for me. Given the last time I tried running, I just went to the stop sign. So the nurturing self-talk, I was telling myself over and over and over, like, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can run. The integrity practice, I actually ran, and I went running with a friend. The compliment and compassion and commitment pieces, I did not. I did follow all of the ground rules, so I wasn't shitting or canting or any of that stuff. I complimented myself for doing it, and even while I was doing it, I was complimenting myself for even being there. And the compassion piece is that it was a jog walk, but I was being compassionate with myself in that that jog walk is still an amazing amount of physical activity given my very sedentary lifestyle, kind of being sitting on a sofa or on an office chair most of the day. So having compassion for myself for that, and celebrating and enjoying the process and the progress. All that being said, the emotional intelligence piece, before, during, and after the event, I was still feeling a lot of reluctance and a lot of resistance. And to be fair, even today, the day after, I'm still feeling that even a little bit more, because now I'm sore and it hurts when I walk and when I stand and stuff. And so it's just the emotion is growing. So I really had to do a lot of emotional intelligence work here and bring in my therapy skills to really try to process this. So this is what I came up with. To know it's possible isn't enough. I need to develop a genuine desire for it. And I think this applies to so many other situations as well. When we have more desirable emotions, such as joy, gratitude, excitement, all of those things, they're usually the types of emotions we have when our needs are being met. So it's very important to pay attention to those so that we know how to continue meeting our needs and building off of that emotional state. When we have the more unwanted emotions like reluctance and resistance, in this example, that suggests that some of our needs are not being met. So when it comes to reluctance, a common need that isn't being met is meaning. If we don't really understand or have a meaning attributed to that thing, then we tend to be reluctant of it. It's like, okay, what is this about? What is this for? I'm not sure. And that reluctance was present for me. I'm sure you've heard it on the flip side. Like, a lot of content out there is telling us why it's so important for us to have a big why. Like, we need a why to be able to push us through the difficult times, to be able to have a clear mindset about what we're doing. And for me, I had not yet developed, and still am in the processing of developing, a big meaningful why. Like, what am I doing this for, outside of just the general knowledge? Like, I know I need to have a more physical activity just for my general health and well-being, but that's still kind of like surface level. I haven't really gone deep into attributing significant meaning to that task. So when I'm doing it, it's kind of like, I don't even want to be doing this right now. Da, 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 da. And then the consequences of it, the soreness, doesn't help. So the big why is definitely something that whenever you feel any type of reluctance, that suggests that perhaps you need to do a little bit more work in that area so you could meet that need, and the reluctance has the liberty to leave you alone because you met the need. When it comes to resistance, one common unmet need of resistance is a sense of autonomy. Sometimes when we're just like, ooh, it's because we might feel that we've lost some power, or we might feel that we have no choice in the matter. When I was focusing on this and trying to build myself up on this, I wasn't operating from that autonomous point of view. I wasn't operating from, yes, I want to do this and this is important for me, and I'm looking forward to this for these reasons, and I want this. I desire to run because da 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 da, or just I desire to run, period. I was just focusing on, I can do it. It is possible. It can happen. But that's not enough to push us through. Like, I did it. I made it happen. Did I give it my all? Absolutely not. Am I looking forward to doing it again? Absolutely not. If she cancels on me, am I still going to go? Absolutely not. Unless I meet these needs. If I'm able to identify a deeper why, if I'm able to build and kind of, build that desire within myself, then all of that could be attached to the behavior, and it's more than, okay, I know it's possible for me to do it, but I want to do it. It's operating from a more empowered state. So I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.